Stage is set. The green flag drops. Shred is about to blow. Shred fades into last. Rip is dominating the race. Olaf jams into first. Rip fades into last. Olaf jams into first. Viper fades into last. Olaf lights him up. Rip fades into last. Olaf jams into first. Shred fades into last. Last lap. Viper is about to blow. Viper is dominating the race. Shred fades into last. Olaf scores a first place knockout. Viper finishes second. Rip is a weak third. Shred is in another time zone. Let the carnage begin! Viper is about to blow! Viper fades into last. Rip is dominating the race. Olaf jams into first. Olaf jams into first. Shred is about to blow. Shred is dominating the race. Olaf jams into first. Last lap. Viper is about to blow. Olaf launches himself. Olaf is dominating the race. Viper fades into last. Olaf scores a first place knockout. Shred finishes second. Rip is a weak third. Viper is in another time zone. The stage is set. The green flag drops. Olaf is about to blow. Olaf fades into last. Rip jams into first. Rip fades into last. Viper is about to blow. Rip looks lost out there. Shred jams into first. Last lap. Olaf lights him up. Viper stays into last. Olaf jams into first. Viper looks lost out there. Shred scores a first-place knockout. Olaf finishes second. Viper takes a weak third. Rip is in another time zone. Let the carnage begin! Viper is about to blow! Shred is dominating the race! Rip fades into last! Olaf powers up! Rip was lost out there! Shred fades into last! Viper is about to blow! Rip fades into last! Whoa! Last lap! Shred is dominating the race! Rip was lost out there. Shred fades into last. Viper is about to blow. Olaf jams into first. Viper fades into last. Olaf scores a first-place knockout. Rip finishes second. Shred takes a weak third. Viper is in another time zone. The stage is set. The green flag drops. Rip is about to blow. Olaf launches himself. Shred is dominating the race. Rip was lost out there. Olaf lights him up. Viper fades into last. Olaf jams into first. Shred jams into first. Shred is about to blow. Shred fades into last. lost out there. Last lap. Rip fades into last. Olaf is about to blow. Olaf is dominating the race. Rip scores a first place knockout. Olaf finishes second. Viper takes a weak third. Shred is in another time zone. Let the carnage begin! Rip jams into first. Olaf lights him up. Olaf is dominating the race. Viper looks lost out there. Shred jams into first. Olaf lights him up. Shred fades into last. Rip jams into first. Whoa! Olaf fades into last. Olaf launches himself. Last lap. Shred is dominating the race. Viper looks lost out there. Olaf is about to blow. Shred scores a first place knockout. Olaf finishes second. Viper takes a weak third. Rip is in another time zone. The stage is set. The green flag drops. Viper is about to blow. Viper jams into first. Olaf is dominating the race. Viper was lost out there. Shred jams into first. Shred is about to blow. Olaf lights him up. Shred fades into last. Olaf jams into first. Last lap. Olaf is dominating the race. Shred was lost out there. Olaf is about to blow. Olaf fades into last. Viper fades into last. Rip scores a first-place knockout. Olaf finishes second. Shred takes a weak third. Viper is in another time zone. Let the carnage begin! Viper is about to blow! Rip fades into last. Shred looks lost out there. Olaf is dominating the race. Viper is about to blow. Rip fades into last. Rip was lost out there. Viper is about to blow. Shred fades into last. Olaf is dominating the race. Olaf scores a first-place knockout. Viper finishes second. Rip takes a weak third. Shred is in another time zone. The stage is set. The green flag drops. Viper fades into last. Rip was lost out there. Olaf is about to blow. Olaf powers up. Rip was lost out there. Viper is about to blow. Viper fades into last. Olaf scores a first-place knockout. Shred finishes second. Rip takes a weak third. Viper is in another time zone. the carnage begin! Grinder is about to blow! Olaf fades into last. Rip jams into first. Rip is dominating the race. Olaf jams into first. Shred was lost out there. Rip jams into first. Grinder is about to blow. Grinder fades into last. Olaf is dominating the race. Rip was lost out there. Olaf scores a first place knockout. Grinder finishes second. Shred takes a weak third. Rip is in another time zone. The stage is set. The green flag drops. Rip is about to blow. Olaf fades into last. Grinder is dominating the race. Rip was lost out there. Olaf lights him up. Grinder is about to blow. Olaf lights him up. Olaf is dominating the race. Shred was lost out there. Rip is about to blow. Last lap. Olaf scores a first place knockout. Grinder finishes second. Rip is a weak third. Shred is in another time zone. Let the carnage begin! Shred is about to blow. Rip fades into last. Olaf jams into first. Olaf hits the warp. Shred was lost out there. Olaf is dominating the race. Rip fades into last. Shred is about to blow. lost out there. Olaf hits the warp. Olaf is dominating the race. Olaf scores a first-place knockout. Grinder finishes second. Shred takes a weak third. Rip is in another time zone. The stage is set. The green flag drops. Grinder is about to blow. Rip fades into last. Shred is dominating the race. Olaf fades into last. Grinder looks lost out there. Olaf fades into last. Olaf lights him up. Shred is dominating the race. Rip is about to blow. Last lap. Olaf lights him up. Grinder looks lost out there. Olaf scores a first-place knockout. Shred finishes second. Rip takes a weak third. Grinder is in another time zone. Let the carnage begin! Rip fades into last. Grinder is dominating the race. Grinder is about to blow. Grinder fades into last. Grinder looks lost out there. Rip fades into last. Rip is about to blow. Olaf is dominating the race. Last lap. Rip was lost out there. Shred is about to blow. Olaf scores a first-place knockout. Grinder finishes second. Shred takes a weak third. Rip is in another time zone. The stage is set. The green flag drops. Olaf fades into last. Olaf jams into first. Olaf lights him up. Shred fades into last. Olaf is dominating the race. Shred was lost out there. Shred is about to blow. Grinder jams into first. Rip jams into first. Last lap. Olaf lights him up. Shred is about to blow. Olaf is dominating the race. Olaf scores a first-place knockout. Grinder finishes second. Rip is a weak third. Shred is in another time zone. Let the carnage begin! Grinder is about to blow! Rip is dominating the race! Olaf jams into first! Olaf lights him up! Grinder was lost out there! Rip jams into first! Dominating the race! Grinder is about to blow! Grinder fades into last! Last lap, Olaf lights him up! Grinder was lost out there! Olaf is about to blow! Olaf scores a first-place knockout! Grinder finishes second. Rip is a weak third. Shred is in another time zone. The stage is set. The green flag drops. Grinder is about to blow. Rip jams into first. Olaf lights him up. Olaf hits the warp. Olaf is dominating the race. Olaf hits the warp. Grinder fades into last. Olaf powers up. Olaf lights him up. Olaf hits the warp. Last lap. Olaf is dominating the race. Shred is about to blow. Olaf hits the warp. Shred fades into last. Olaf scores a first-place knockout. Rip finishes second. Grinder takes a weak third. Shred is in another time zone. Let the carnage begin! Grinder is about to blow! Rip fades into last! Rip was lost out there. Olaf launches himself. Grinder is about to blow. Shred is dominating the race. Last lap. Olaf jams into first. Olaf lights him up. Olaf is about to blow! Olaf scores a first-place knockout! Grinder finishes second! Shred takes a weak third! Rip is in another time zone! The stage is set. The green flag drops! Rip is about to blow! Rip fades into last! Rip was lost out there! Grinder is about to blow! Olaf powers up! Olaf lights him up! Rip jams into first! Shred was lost out there. Last lap. Olaf is about to blow. Rip is dominating the race. Olaf lights him up. Olaf scores a first-place knockout. Grinder finishes second. Rip takes a weak third. Shred is in another time zone. Let the carnage begin! Ring is about to blow! Olaf should avoid mine! Shred is dominating the race! Rip jams into first! Olaf hits the warp! Rip fades into last! Rip is about to blow! Olaf jams into first! Rip fades into last! Dominating the race! Rage was lost out there! Olaf hits the warp! Olaf hits the warp! Olaf lights him up! About to blow! Olaf scores a first-place knockout! Shred finishes second! Rip takes a weak third! Rage is in another time zone! Stage is set. The green flag drops. Olaf is about to blow. Rip jams into first. Olaf jams into first. Shred fades into last. Olaf is dominating the race. Rip was lost out there. Rain is about to blow. Olaf jams into first. Last lap. Olaf is dominating the race. Olaf scores a first-place knockout. Shred finishes second. Rip is a weak third. Rain is in another time zone. Let the carnage begin! Spin out! Rip jams into first. Rain is about to blow! Rip is dominating the race! Was lost out there. Rain is about to blow. Last lap, Olaf lights him up. Rain was lost out there. Shred is about to blow. Olaf scores a first-place knockout. Rip finishes second. Shred takes a weak third. Rain is in another time zone. The stage is set. The green flag drops. Rain is about to blow. Olaf hits the warp. Rain looks lost out there. Olaf lights him up. Rip fades into last. Olaf hits the warp. Olaf is about to blow. Olaf powers up. Rain fades into last. Olaf hits the warp. Rip fades into last. Shred is about to blow. Shred jams into first. Rip looks lost out there. Olaf hits the warp. Shred is dominating the race. Olaf lights him up. Shred fades into last. Olaf scores a first-place knockout. Reed finishes second. Rip takes a weak third. Shred is in another time zone. Let the carnage begin! Shred is about to blow! Shred is dominating the race! Shred fades into last! Rip was lost out there. Shred is about to blow. Shred fades into last. Last lap. Jams into first. Shred was lost out there. Reed scores a first-place knockout. Olaf finishes second. Rip takes a weak third. Shred is in another time zone. The stage is set. The green flag drops. Reed is about to blow. Olaf jams into first. Shred fades into last. Olaf should avoid mine. Olaf fades into last. Reed is about to blow. Spin out. Shred is dominating the race. Rip was lost out there. Fades into last. Last lap. Shred is about to blow. Spin out! Rip was lost out there. Olaf is dominating the race. Olaf scores a first-place knockout. Reed finishes second. Rip is a weak third. Shred is in another time zone. Let the carnage begin! Green's about to blow! Shred fades to the last! Rip is dominating the race! Olaf hits the warp! Rip jams into first! Green fades into last! Rip's about to blow! Olaf jams into first! Spin out! Green fades into last! Olaf hits the warp! Green was lost out there! Shred fades into last! Last lap! Olaf hits the warp! Green is about to blow! Was lost out there. Olaf scores a first-place knockout. Green finishes second. Rip is the weak third. Shred is in another time zone.